welcome back to getting this app live. Hold on. I'm seeing three of me, and this is really tripping me out. Just give me a sec to get used to this. Um, yeah, I'm live streaming every day, and damn, I got chocolate on my keyboard too now. This is a mess, bro. Hold on. Okay, now there's just two of me, and all right, I have a productivity app. I'm live streaming every day. This is day 21, focused on outreach, getting people aware of the app, getting the top of funnel going, traffic flowing, then conversion to actually using the app, while my teammate is working on keeping people there in the app by actually making it super useful. So we're pushing some updates. We have some other things planned. But for now, I finished the lead magnet yesterday, deployed it. I showed it in the last few sessions, so I won't demo it again today, but it's live, it's out there. I'm going to promote it probably separately, maybe towards the second half of the stream. But what I was doing since last stream and leading up to this has been getting my pod match profile set up. And pod match is apparently the recommended place to go to match guests and podcast hosts. So I set up the profile, and as part of that, you give your bio, you give a minute to 3 minute pitch about where you're talking and saying why you'd be a good guest. You add your keywords, you explain what you're working on, you give the host 10 sample questions that they can ask you. So you're just making it easy for people to book you. And so I made the video, I uploaded it to YouTube on an unlisted stream or unlisted thing, and I thought we'd check it out here because it's interesting. I'm proud of it. It was a structured video, 3 minutes, so it's a little long, but I think it's kind of cool, and it already led to one invite after 10 minutes. So let's check it out. Now there's three of me again. I'm just gonna have to get used to this. Let me put myself over a little bit. Hold on. There we go. All right. Hey, I'm Tyler, and this is how I can provide your listeners with a lot of value as a guest on your podcast. To start, I'm a structured and clear thinker and talker, and I got this way by having my own podcast. So I took it down recently, but just to show you, I was the host of over 20 episodes and just kind of clocked what makes a good guest and what doesn't. I'm also a writer at my heart, so I have a blog called Time Management for Happy Tech People, and this is about tech and entrepreneurship. Most tech sorry, skipped ahead. Sorry. Maybe I can blow this up. No. Okay. We're going to do this the old school way. So I usually block YouTube for myself, but I unblocked it for 15 minutes now so we can go to this and just actually watch it. Hey, I'm Tyler, and this is how I can provide your listeners with a lot of value as a guest on your podcast. To start, I'm a structured and clear thinker and talker, and I got this way by having my own podcast. So I took it down recently, but just to show you, I was the host of over 20 episodes and just kind of clocked what makes a good guest and what doesn't. I'm also a writer at my heart, so I have a blog called Time Management for Happy Tech People, and this is about tech and entrepreneurship and productivity. And finally, I have a YouTube where I've uploaded over 200 videos, I think, at this time, and most of them are educational, so I have to talk and get my point across and not waste people's time and provide value. So I've gotten good at that. The major themes I think I can give perspective on would be 1, productivity. That's because I have my own productivity app. I've talked to hundreds of users and regular people about their productivity systems, and I've broken down the basics of what it means to be productive just for myself at a very nuanced level. For example, I determined that what we call productivity in the mainstream is really just pleasure. I can break down what that means. I can talk about the raw materials of productivity, energy, time, focus, the compound materials of skills and networks, the data structures of productivity, like your notes, your events, your tasks, and how to connect all this into a system built for you. And yeah, you can use my app to do that, but you can do this in any app. Second major theme I'll talk about is tech entrepreneurship. So I've learned a lot by building this over the last 5 years. I recently just quit my full-time job as a front-end software engineer to go hard on getting this app out there, and I'm moving to San Francisco. Sold all my stuff to make that happen. I've decided to bootstrap it. I'm working with a couple teammates to help me get it off the ground. I have opinions on why most tech founders should never raise VC, at least 95% of them. I have opinions on why most people should open source most of their code. So all this code for the app is open source, and we have a small community of contributors helping us out. It's been great for us. And overall, I'm just very transparent about this. I have no backers, no VC at this point, no sponsors, no one paying me. I'm just raw, and I really care about these topics. And I'm out here actually doing stuff and making things and struggling and in the trenches. So I'm going to figure things out soon, and this could be a really cool time to chat and learn about you and your audience too. So that was a quick overview of why I think I could help out your audience a lot. I look forward to chatting with you soon. Thank you. Okay, that was the whole pitch. I'm back on these. Dude, Fireship's thumbnails are insane. That's so good. Just the big brains for him. The big brain just always converts. I know he's got like everyone big brained. Let me just pull this
Not
up.
long ago.
I bet the top ones are the big brain. Look at this. Let's just find popular. Okay, cute girl. Okay, I stand corrected. Okay, Jeff Ma, big brain. Right there. There's one with Bezos. I like the Bezos one. Okay. Generic web developer, big brain. Andrew Tate, big brain. Hold on. I gotta find the Bezos one because I remember really liking that one. I think because he's bald and just the veins. Oh yeah, here we go. Microsoft CEO, big brain. Hang on. This is important. Everyone, you need to stop and watch this. Jeff. Maybe Amazon. It was like the Amazon AI one. Oh, yeah. Here we go. Big brain and his eyelids are rolled up. Oh, my God. That's so good. That's so good. I need to up my thumbnail game, man. Man. My thumbnails are so weak compared to this. Okay, anyway, I gotta close this, man. So yeah, I made that video. I want to quickly stop talking about myself just as directly, but also, I made that video basically off the cuff. I made some outlines, and I feel like that, to me, when I hear it back, comes across as like authentic, and I can hear my passion and my conviction in this. This isn't fake, and this is a luxury for me. This is a form of wealth for me to just be able to show up on camera, hit record, and talk from the heart about something I'm actively doing, and for every word to be congruent with my actions. Like, I'm talking about how, yeah, have me on your podcast. I'm a clear thinker. I'm doing cool stuff. I can help your listeners, and I truly believe it because I'm putting in the work, and I've structured my whole life around this. Like, this is not a joke where I'm just doing it 30 minutes a day. This is not just hot air where I'm talking about my goals and my plans and my dreams and my intentions, but I'm not actually doing anything. I've structured everything around making this happen. And one benefit of that is you can just show up and be real. I can show up on live and just run my mouth and it's all true. I can show up on that camera and send that to people, and I hope they can feel it. I feel it. I've been in times where I didn't necessarily like what I was doing. I didn't enjoy my work. I didn't believe in the greater purpose behind it. And that's not the case anymore. And it feels very good. Feels very good to have this kind of level of purpose. And if you haven't had it, it's hard to estimate how big of an impact it has on your day. But I wake up every day fired up to build, to create, to share with people about what I'm doing, how I can help them, to give my own unique perspective on it. And this is totally different from when I was building to become wealthy, when I was chasing a trend, when I was trying to ship something because I knew it had a high likelihood of making me money. Now I'm shipping because I'm trying to help people, and because I'm an underdog, and because I feel like no one's going to do it like how I'm going to do it. And it's up to me, and this is what God wants me to do. And I'm just following the path and getting it done and putting in the work. And just day to day, it feels so much better, man. It feels so much better. Get me fired up again. You get me fired up again. Okay. Hold me back. Let me have a sip and just chill out for a sec. Hold on. Okay, pep talk over. Time to get to work again. Outreach. How are we going to reach out to people? Well, I made a lead magnet. I'm going to share it off stream just so you don't see, I don't know, the nitty gritty. You already saw it. So lead magnet was one idea. Second idea was reaching out to people directly. I'll do that off screen again because it just can be seeing people's emails and things. Third way is to get on podcasts. This is a new medium for me, but I think I would crush it. I don't think I'll get on the Tim Ferriss show yet, but if I could get on some smaller ones and just create some clips, I could even repurpose it for my channel. Hopefully break out into a new set of people so that they're aware of the app and go to the landing page. So that is why I found Podmatch. That's why I set up that profile. That's why I created that video. And now I'm going to continue by reaching out to the matches they gave me. So I think I have one match left after this. I don't really know how this platform works exactly, but they match my keywords and my descriptions with the hosts, and then I'm supposed to reach out. I already scheduled one interview. This is in 20 days, so I'm hoping to get a couple more on the calendar, ideally ASAP, and ideally with bigger podcasts, or at least moderately sized podcasts. So let's do it. This is the Builders. This was a recommendation. It's designed for those that are building stuff on the web, which sounds perfect. And I'm going to try to get a custom message going so that Matt sees it. And it sounds like he's not super responsive. Responds in 3 weeks. But if I only have 2 matches, I'm going to make him count, and maybe he'll see it and jump on it a little sooner. Who knows? So he has 200 episodes. So I'd imagine there's at least hundreds of people who tune in and watch, and that's good enough for me. And there's a pre-interview. I like that. 30 to 60-minute episodes. That's fine. It's audio and video. And as a very handsome man, that's good for me. I'm just kidding. Just playing. All right, I gotta listen to one of these. One, because it tells him that I listened to one, and also because I want to get a little snippet or something that I can include in my message. So let me do that quick.
Earn more money, save lives, introduce efficiencies, and impress everyone they know with
Right.
data, aerial data collection and videography and cinematography and stuff. But it's everything from doing aerial funerals to doing inspections for cell towers and wind farms and windmills to golf courses to doing real estate, just anything and everything in between.
Yeah, I remember our intro call was just like I mentioned that my father was really into drones for a number of years in his retirement, and but it was more recreational. Hello, everybody, and welcome to another The Builders. Today we are joined by Nikita, the cruise chef. Welcome to the show, Nikita.
Thank you for having me on, Matt. You nailed the pronunciation of my last name. So,
Finally.
Yep, that was good. Excited to be on. Excited to talk about all things marketing, as well as email and SMS and everything in between.
Awesome. Yeah, my last two episodes I released, I ended up tripping over my words when I tried to pronounce. I care. Anyway, yes. So you are the CEO and founder of Well, it's behind you there. Aspect.
Yes. Yeah.
And
Aspect.
Aspect. And that I murdered. See, I was gonna mess something up.
All right, I got it now. He's a web developer by trade, and we got a little bio here. This is all I need. Okay, he's OG web guy, 2003. Seen a lot. WordPress, digital marketing. Yeah, I like this. If you're, he likes the word trenches, as do I. So I'm gonna drop that in the DM. Having trenches, honesty, open discussions, comfortable conversation between friends. Yeah, so I'll say let's keep it light, but also actionable, and yeah, let's do it. Come on now. Smarter systems and business development, tech entrepreneurship. Okay, wow. So AI's thinking we're a good match already. I like it. All right, let's message him. Here we go. All right, I feel good about that. Send. Okay, that was it. Dang. I could send up some messages. I think that's what I gotta do. I can't wait for them to keep matching me. All right, I sent 3 already. This is the one I booked. The booking was really nice too, actually. I didn't have to. No back and forth. They're just straight up. Here's my link. Pick a time. Boom. As someone who, now had a podcast, this was a pain booking people. So I'm impressed. Let's find some other people. I'm actually going to change my tag a little bit because I know I have some that I could be better at. So instead of IT, I'm going to do CEO. Okay. All right, let's see what we got. We got to pay for more filters. That's all right. I guess I'm looking for people who are into like productivity systems. I think we could go really deep on that stuff. And if they are, they're probably paying for some stuff already. So they're probably open to whatever else would help them out. So it could be a good mix, good match. I mean, but I don't like how some of these guys aren't responding at all. It might be a waste of time. But 49 5-star reviews is pretty good. I like he's got his own separate page for the shows, which is a good sign for SEO and reach. 45 5 stars on Apple. This is, yeah, he's probably got a good, big enough audience for what I'm looking for. And he's okay with some broad range of topics. So let's do it. See if he's got a bio. Oh, he's a speaker too. Okay. Data and productivity. Okay. I'll say stuff about how he's data driven, numbers focused, bottom lines. All right, come on now. We gotta start listening to one.
Hi there. Welcome to Productivity. I'm Santi Tacoronte, and I'm here to help you succeed and be happier. In each episode, we'll explore new ways to work smarter, manage your time better, and grow as a person. We'll share fresh ideas, find ways to improve, and help you become your best self at work and in life. Join me as we learn and grow together on Productivity. From starting solo in 2002 to building one of India's largest HR.
Okay, he's about work-life balance, productivity, happiness. I can rock with that. We can rock with that. Let's go. Let's go. Boom, boom, boom. Lining them up, knocking them down. Let's go. That's two. All right, what else we got? We already tried that guy. So how about just normal productivity? There's more of these. Let's see what we got here. Okay, this is more holistic, it looks like. The advisor. Everything from mindset, wellness, mental health, and spirituality. Okay. I don't know if that's the best for the early adopters I'm looking for. I'll keep that on hold. The Minute Mystery. Oh, here we go. The ultimate product for busy individuals looking to reclaim control of their time. That sounds good. Practical tips. Yeah. ADHD is good. I mean, it's not good, but I know a lot of people interested in my app have ADHD, and they need ways to structure their thinking. So I'm a fan of having a tool that could help with that, or even thoughts on other tools if mine isn't the one. Okay, yeah, I should listen to one. Hang tight.
Hey there, have procrastination, perfectionism, or self-doubt still stealing your dreams? What if you could finally finish that one project, your book? Can ADHD women begin to shift from seeing themselves as broken, which is it's always there, to embracing their brains with curiosity and confidence? Because
a safe person to do that with. If you're
they are learning, they are leveling up, or getting ready for the next breakthrough. But because progress is internal, if you cannot see it and you're not tracking it, you may think nothing is happening. Maybe I'm failing. Maybe I'm not cut out for this. But here is what I have learned as a mom, writer, and business owner, and someone who has hit burnout more than once and experienced setback multiple times. The real failure isn't.
Okay, I listened to a few. I feel like I already get the vibes. So yeah, let's send it. I like how she started recently, and she's doing it every 7 days, it looks like. So this could be a good fit. Come on now. Send. I feel like nowadays, since AI writes everything, and it has the same kind of sentence structure, actually being less grammatically correct and precise, I feel like is nicer to read, because then I know at least, okay, someone actually typed this with their hands. Like recently, my most successful text post was free form. Like the spacing was off. It's all lowercase. It's kind of like staggered even. It was in that video from the LinkedIn one. And I feel like when you're looking at that, you immediately know, hey, this isn't just from LLM. Like a human actually wrote this. And that's actually important if you're trying to feel flattered or feel like someone put some time into their message directly for you. So that's why I'm trying to like not overthink it, or I'm not doing my grammar checker, things like that. Maybe it's just me, but I like it a lot. All right, 2 or 3 down. Millennial masters. I'm a millennial, so let's see. I don't know if I'm a master, but I'm definitely one of these. Real talk, real tips. Millennial entrepreneurs and leaders on business, productivity, and personal growth. Okay, I'm a millennial and an entrepreneur, and I'm on productivity stuff. I don't think I'm a master at it, but okay, he's got a Substack, nice. So, okay, yeah, this is good design. Okay, I'm in. This is good enough. Let's do the whole thing. You know how it goes.
Some people talk about life as being either a race, a marathon, or a sprint, right? And it's like you'll say it's a marathon, not a sprint. I think that's partially true. It's only half the story. Life is actually a lot more like a bicycle race. What that means is that there are certain stretches where you need to be in first gear, just pedaling furiously and really gunning for it. And then when the opportunities present themselves, you need to get into a higher gear and strategically incorporate and use leverage. And that leverage can be in the form of technology. And
One of the most powerful questions, I think, when I'm talking to people and I hear them ask this question, this lights up my soul because I think you're going to be all fine. You've got it. And it's when they say, I wonder if AI can do this. And
founders need to stop caring about ideas, right? Like, frankly, no business fails because there's not enough ideas. It fails because so many founders are coming in every day. I've got this idea. I got this idea. I want to do this thing. We should do this thing. And it's just chaos, right? You can write down all your ideas. And then when you're at a point, when the team's at a point where they're like, oh, I actually feel like we're breathing for once, that's when you bust out. Only your favorite one or two ideas. That's where it started, not necessarily.
Okay, I like it. He's got the catchy intro up front, so he's putting forth some effort. Now I gotta find something about him that I could drop in here. What do we know about Daniel? Yeah, here we go. About. Okay, he's a journalist. Nice. He founded media platforms. Cool. All right, nice. 4,500 people at least. Cool. Okay, nothing really personal other than what he's done, but that's all right, I guess. I see he's listening to social, so I might have a better time DMing him somewhere. If he's only on here, it takes him a month, so I'm guessing he's already booked out pretty far and he doesn't need to go on Podcast Match anymore. So we're going with the direct approach. At least now he'll know I looked at this, so I even got this info. Want to pitch a guest? I'm all ears. Okay. He's not saying I have to go through Podmatch, so direct it is. All right, hang tight. Let me pull up the email. All right, clean canvas. All right. Do we feel good about that one? I'll say I'm a founder. All right. I'm gonna give him a link to my pod match. Hopefully, I have that since I know he's on there. So the whole spiel will be available here. Yeah, here we go. All right, sent. Let's keep going. Keep it rolling. Try not to think too much. Try not to get bored or to care about being bored. I'm just pure volume, spray and pray. But also, it's custom. These are personal messages I'm typing with my fingers. But I just need to get them out there, man. Let's see what this one is. Level up your life and business, success coach, alcohol-free enthusiasts. I'm alcohol-free. We could talk about that. Psychology. Yeah, I could rock with this. She's also doing some doctor stuff and some podcasts. So she's not super narrow in her topics, and that's good news for me. All right, you know the drill.
Welcome to Thrivers Ed, the podcast that's all about giving you the practical, no-nonsense advice you need to level up your life and business. I'm your host, Marcy Rossi, success coach, business strategist, and alcohol-free enthusiast. If you're ready to crush your goals, optimize your productivity, and live your best, most authentic life, then you're in the right place. Each week, we'll dive into topics like the psychology of success, practical strategies to boost your performance, and the unexpected ways living alcohol-free can elevate your life. Whether you're looking to boost your business, improve your health, or simply become a better version of yourself, Thrivers Ed is here to help you do just that. So grab your iced coffee, buckle up, and let's get thriving. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to another episode. Woke up on seeing these 26 doctors. Like, how do you continue? What was your next step from that?
Yeah. The not having a label actually ended up being the biggest blessing in the whole process, because when you're...
Okay, I got the gist. Pretty nice landing page for a template one. I usually don't like these templates, but she's got the colors matching with the photos, matching with the accents, and it's nice. And so I see she helps coaches and online service providers go from messy to manual from messy and manual to smooth and scalable. So I think this could be a good fit if she's all about like systems and optimizing and things like that. I'm just looking for a little anecdote I can pull from here. Strategy, systems, and straight up solutions. Script font, shout out script fonts. This one's a little tricky for me to read. Resisting the temptation to look at the code and figure out what the name is, and we're staying focused here. Okay, life coach, yeah. Digital downloads, yeah. Former lawyer, all right. All right, let's do this. I know she's going to see this, and I'm going to read it, and before our pod, we're going to talk about some of the stuff in our newsletter, and it's going to be great. That's the game. That's the game, dude. You don't, as a podcast host, you don't want to just think your guests are just using you and don't actually care. So I'm going to find something, and we're going to talk about it, and it'll be great. But I got to send the message first. Where'd she go? Yeah. 3 days. That's good response rate. At least half. All right. I got this. Come on now. What's her name, though? Marcy? Yeah, Marcy. Marci. I keep losing her. Here we go. See that? Little casual references in there. Another one. I'm on a freaking roll right now, and I'm kind of hungry, but we're pushing through. Staying focused. Macropreneur. Is this like Max? Okay. Then other... What? Is macropreneur people who use Macs? Solopreneurs who can't imagine running their business on anything other than a Mac. Okay. Solopreneurs that use Macs. I use Macs. I'm on a Mac. Okay, talking about meeting notes on Macs. My app itself isn't optimal for Macs. It's just on the web, so I don't know. He's all about optimizing, though. Unnecessary clicks, repetitive typing, and file clutter. I might not be the best person for this pod. Because it's not like Mackie yet. Although I have been considering just doing Apple for the phone launch initially instead of doing hybrid or Android, but we're going to skip this one. I don't think I'm ready for them. I'm not ready. The Peaceful Mompreneur, not me. T-Talk. If this is testosterone, I better be on here. High T. What does T mean? Leadership. Oh, it's with TJ. Technology and leadership. On the fence. I'm on the fence on this one. Mindfulness and technology. Okay, maybe. Microsoft executive. Okay, so he's a tech guy. Sick watch. This is Hinge profile pic number 3. TJ, this better be number 3. Just the casual. Oh yeah. Just how'd this get there? How'd this get on my wrist? Oops. Anyway, I'll tell him that on our interview. Hold that for him. Oh, how'd this get? How's this? It's always on my wrist. How's this happen? I got you, Tej. This is my knockoff version of you. This is Big T, and I'm Allgreens T. I'm knockoff T. All right, it's just one page. Why not? Let's send it. Why not? 3-week response rate. So I don't have a lot of. I'm not gonna put a lot of stock in this, but it's worth a shot. We're both tech people. Come on. Oh, I have to listen. Sorry, I have to listen to a pod. Hold on. You know the drill.
You and I have done the same thing. We've left corporate.
I was being told, you're being irresponsible. Go back, do the job. The average wage in this country is, I think, just under £30,000 a year. I don't know how people are surviving. People love to buy.
No one talks about momentum in sales. How big is momentum in the overall strategy?
You're the first turban-wearing cardiologist in Canada. Right.
I was the first trained here in Canada and was the first turban cardiologist.
These intros are so intense, dude. It's like I'm watching a Transformers movie, but I'm sure it works. Okay, so he left corporate. I'll talk about that too. Ripping off another one. This is, oh man, this is a great thumbnail. Just appreciate the colors matching with the outfit. This is really nice. The arm crossed with this is kind of throwing me off because I'm like, does she have 4 arms? But other than that, this is really nice. Wellness podcast, so it might be a little feminine for me. Not that I'm against modern beauty, but I don't know if I'm the best person to talk on this, having worn this shirt for like the last 5 days in a row. Okay, inflammatory skin condition, I can't talk about that. Chronic symptoms, person brand. I did do a deep dive into chronic pain in my podcast, and I have a lot of thoughts on that. So maybe wellness entrepreneur, beauty lover, real talk. Feng shui. Story-driven conversations. Yeah, casual. Real stories, failures. Okay, this is for ambitious women. This might be good for my audience, or this might be a good audience to talk to, actually. I think they want other ambitious women. But I'm going to try it. Who cares? Why not? I only got 2 of 6 remaining. I hope that's just today. But let's max it out. Let's max it out today.
Hi, friends. Before we dive into today's episode, I want to let you know about something I'm really excited about. I've started an email list for our podcast community, and I'd love for you to join if you're interested in going deeper into this wellness journey together. In these emails, I'll be sharing updates on the podcast, sneak peeks of upcoming episodes and guests, plus some bonus wellness tips and insights that don't always make it into the episodes. You can find the link to join in the show notes or just head to thewelldonepod.com. And with that, let's dive into today's episode.
When all that comes together, I think eventually your primary care provider will be AI. I think consumer acceptance.
Hi, friends. Before we dive into today's episode Beyond the Surface, now I'm on a mission to uncover how we can all live better inside and out. Whether you're an entrepreneur, beauty enthusiast, or just figuring out what wellness means to you, you're in the right place. Let's dive into today's episode. Let's go.
All right. I think this could be good, actually. Come on now. She likes wellness and balance, and I'm big on health and like fitness. We got this. Come on. Another one. Man, there's a lot of good podcasts out there. I hope this works. Like, in my head, I like the idea of just going on podcasts and chatting with cool people. It's kind of like network. It is networking, selfishly, but it's also marketing at the same time. And I miss it. I miss podcasting. I really hope this works out. Like, I hope it's an effective way to get the word out there, because I would enjoy doing it, especially as someone who just day to day usually is in front of the screen and just pushing forward on some bug or some meeting or whatever. It's just, it sounds nice to just be able to talk to someone and have that be useful. Okay, one more free message. Let's get it. Product powers. This sounds promising, but he doesn't respond much. Product management. Maybe not. Cool thumbnail. Sisyphus up the hill. I'm peeping that. Doctor. Okay. All right, I like this one. I think. I feel like he's got 500 episodes, so he's got to have a decent base. Yep. Come on. This is the one.
The dark art of life mastery and finding clarity in uncertainty. Welcome to Personal Development Mastery, the podcast for intelligent, busy professionals who have achieved success but feel something's missing and are seeking clarity, purpose, and fulfillment. Each episode helps you grow by inspiring aligned action through practical insights you can actually use. I'm your host, Agi Keramidas. Join us every Monday for an insightful conversation with a guest, and each Thursday for a shorter episode where I reflect and share with you. This is episode 552. If you are looking to find clarity in uncertainty and Welcome to Personal Development Mastery Podcast, and this is another snippet of wisdom where I select my most insightful moments from previous episodes. Today's snippet comes from Dr. John DeMartini, the world-renowned specialist in human behavior, who talks about how our emotions are feedback mechanisms guiding us toward authenticity and balance. Let's dive right in.
Okay. A little intimidated, but that's maybe a good sign. Might be a good sign. All right, I think we hit our max for the day, and we hit our max for the stream. Once again, was this the most entertaining? Was it the most fun? Absolutely not. But I think this is kind of what it takes, man. Just hitting send and random DMs and putting it out there. So that's what I'm going to keep doing. For the rest of the week, honestly, okay, this is mostly going to be stuff like this. So buckle up. It's going to be something. We are, what do you call it? What do those farmers do? We are sowing. We are sowing so that soon we can reap a new flourishing audience, but we must sow the seeds of DMs. And that's what we did today. Thanks for watching or skimming along. Either one is all good. I'll catch you in the next one. Bye.